Hi, everyone. The world of opposites. In A Course in Miracles, opposites do not exist. You either perceive the world one way or another way. You cannot perceive the world as both. So there is no and, there is only or. These next two lessons are actually connected, so I'm actually going to do them back to back. The first is lesson 128. The world I see holds nothing that I want. The world I see holds nothing that I want. So let's look at that. Why is it so hard to really be clear on what it is that you want? I mean, you can connect with a certain state of what you want. I want to be happy. I want to be at peace. I want to be joyful. But the world that you see always contradicts that. I want to be happy, but my circumstances suck. I'm not happy in my job. I'm not happy in my relationship. I'm not happy with my finances. I'm not happy with how I feel about my body. I'm not happy with my accomplishment of goals, with my level of success. I'm not in a place of peace. The world you see, and see is the operative word because that is the world of perception, holds nothing that I want. Is that what Solomon meant when he said in Ecclesiastes, vanity, O vanity, all is vanity? That's the world that we see. And your fulfillment is not found in the world that you see, or at least in the way you see it. So a shift in perception becomes that intermediary for a new vision, a true vision. The world I see holds nothing that I want. For 3 sessions, 10 minutes at a time, you would allow yourself to just see the world as you believe it is. It's really important that you connect with something here. The way you see the world and the way you wish to see the world does not bypass your feelings. Sometimes people make the mistake of seeing A Course in Miracles as one in which you just need to ignore the world that you see. No, you're being asked to face everything. Look at everything. Reveal everything. Nothing remains hidden. Allow yourself to feel, but with an awareness that you're choosing to deliberately feel a certain feeling and that you are greater than that feeling. You become a witness, an objective witness of what it is that you're feeling. You don't get caught up in defining yourself as the feeling itself. So if you're depressed, you allow yourself to feel depressed. And then let that movement pass you by. The energy, the emotion pass you by. And in doing so, then you're connecting with the next lesson. I'll tell you in a second what that is. So this is really important. It's not a spiritual bypass. It's not just not acknowledging that life feels hard. It's just not buying into it. It's not believing that it has to feel hard. Choosing to see things differently. That's how you start to open up to true vision. And asking for help. Asking the Holy Spirit to help inspire your perceptions of the world. So if today's lesson is the world I see holds nothing that I want, tomorrow's lesson, lesson 129, is beyond this world, there is a world I want. I'll cover that in a minute. In the meantime, just think through, what is it that I'm seeing and how am I interpreting it? not from a place of spiritual bypass, but just allowing yourself to come to the realization and to the conclusion that you don't want any of it. You don't want any of it. You're acknowledging that that's how you are perceiving your world. That's the conclusion that you're drawing. That's the interpretation that you're giving to any circumstance, any situation, any relationship. But it's not going to bring you happiness. You're acknowledging that instead of being caught in it. And so you milk the melodrama, the way Ram Dass used to say, and you can't see yourself outside of it. Instead, step outside of it. Witness that you are much greater, an unlimited being that can witness the world that you see and how you see it. But then that unlimited being can choose to see things differently. We'll see you in a few minutes for the next lesson. Thank you.